Hey Yankees fans, welcome to Yankees Rumors and News, your go-to spot for the latest buzz and updates about our team. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a scoop. The sports world is buzzing with whispers that could redefine the landscape of Major League Baseball as we know it. Rumors have been circulating for weeks, but now sources claim that the New York Yankees are on the verge of finalizing one of the most sensational signings in recent history, targeting the Japanese pitching phenomenon, Roki Sasaki. For those who follow baseball closely, Sasaki is not just any young talent. He is widely regarded as a generational arm, someone whose combination of velocity, control, and poise on the mound could immediately alter the balance of power in the league. The speculation alone has caused a ripple effect across social media, with fans, analysts, and even rival teams discussing the potential implications as if it were a blockbuster movie release. The idea of Sasaki in pinstripes is enough to make even casual observers sit up and take notice. If this deal goes through, it wouldn't just be a significant addition for the Yankees. It could symbolize a shift in the league's dynamics, sending a message to every team that New York is willing to make bold, headline-grabbing moves. The excitement is palpable, and the media frenzy is only escalating as insider reports leak small, tantalizing details about the potential contract structure, incentives, and even the timeline for his arrival. The timing of this alleged acquisition could not be more dramatic. Roki Sasaki has been dominating attention in Japan, showcasing performances that make seasoned MLB veterans stop and take note. His ability to consistently throw strikes while maintaining a fastball that touches historical velocities, combined with breaking balls that seem to defy physics, makes him a tantalizing prospect for any major league team. The Yankees, of course, are no strangers to high-profile signings, and their track record in leveraging financial power to attract top talent is legendary. However, this rumor deal carries a weight that feels different, almost cinematic, because it isn't just about talent or statistics, it's about narrative. Baseball, like any major sport, thrives on stories that capture the imagination, and the prospect of Sasaki stepping onto the mound in Yankee Stadium carries with it a kind of dramatic tension rarely seen. Fans are already imagining scenarios where his electric fastball meets the power of the league's best hitters, creating a spectacle that could redefine the atmosphere of every game he pitches. Analysts are already crafting scenarios, debating whether his presence could push the Yankees into a new era of dominance, or whether the weight of expectations might create an unforeseen challenge financially. The deal being speculated about is said to be unprecedented for a young international talent, with sources suggesting a contract structure that blends guaranteed money with performance incentives, reflecting both risk and potential reward. The Yankees' willingness to reportedly spend at this level signals more than just ambition. It signals a statement of intent to competitors, a declaration that New York is willing to move aggressively to secure the game's brightest stars. The notion of combining Sasaki's potential with the Yankees' historic platform is generating intense debate among fans and pundits alike. Many speculate that the move could accelerate the pace at which international stars are considered for high-profile roles in MLB, effectively setting a new benchmark for talent acquisition from overseas. Moreover, this alleged acquisition raises questions about team chemistry, adaptation to new environments, and the pressures of being thrown directly into the spotlight of one of the most scrutinized sports cities in the world. The Yankees have experience managing such challenges, but integrating a player of Sasaki's profile comes with unique hurdles. From language and cultural adjustments to the expectation of immediate contribution, all of these elements create a narrative filled with drama, uncertainty, and immense anticipation, fueling discussions across forums, podcasts, and sports shows. In terms of strategy, the Yankees' rumored pursuit of Sasaki suggests a deliberate vision for their pitching roster, blending youthful potential with seasoned experience. Baseball insiders speculate that management is viewing this as a multi-year investment, with the expectation that Sasaki could evolve into a franchise cornerstone. Much like the team has historically done with other marquee signings, the idea is that, beyond immediate performance, this acquisition could redefine roster planning, pitching rotations, and even minor league development strategies, reflecting a holistic approach to sustaining competitive advantage. Fans are imagining a pitching rotation led by Sasaki, supported by established veterans, creating a mix of excitement and reliability that could translate into postseason dominance. However, the pressure to perform in New York is notoriously high. and speculation abounds regarding how Sasaki might handle the intense scrutiny of media, fans, and even social expectations. Will he flourish under the spotlight? Or will the weight of being labeled a generational talent prove challenging in his first season? These questions add a layer of intrigue to the narrative, compelling even casual followers to tune into every report, tweet, and rumor leak. Every new update about potential contract details or travel plans is dissected in real time, creating a media cycle reminiscent of blockbuster entertainment. Social media, of course, has become the stage where this rumored acquisition is playing out most vividly. Fans are creating mock-up jerseys, speculating on pitching matchups, and debating how Sasaki's presence might change the dynamics of the American League. Hashtags are trending, YouTube channels are producing breakdowns, and analysts are even attempting to quantify the impact statistically, comparing Sasaki's projected metrics to historical greats. The rumor itself has morphed into a cultural phenomenon, sparking conversations beyond baseball circles, engaging international audiences, and reigniting discussions about the global reach of Major League Baseball. The sheer energy surrounding the possibility of Sasaki in New York is reminiscent of historic moments when a player's arrival shifted the sport's trajectory, creating a mixture of hope, skepticism, and boundless curiosity. Some fans are cautiously optimistic, while others are already envisioning playoff scenarios dominated by his pitching. Either way, the narrative is compelling, illustrating the power of sports to create anticipation, debate, and collective imagination. The unfolding story feels alive, with every rumor adding another chapter to what could be one of the most talked about acquisitions in recent MLB memory. Beyond statistics and social media frenzy, the human element adds layers to the speculation. Roki Sasaki is not just a name on a scoreboard. He is a young athlete whose career trajectory is being watched by scouts, media, and fans worldwide. The rumored Yankees contract could represent a monumental life change, requiring adaptation to a new country, language, and cultural expectations while carrying the immense weight of expectation from one of baseball's most scrutinized fan bases. Conversations among insiders suggest that management is not only evaluating performance metrics, but also carefully considering mentorship, support systems, and integration strategies to maximize his chances of success. The speculation surrounding this acquisition isn't just about immediate excitement, it's about potential legacy, the shaping of a career, and the broader impact on international talent pipelines. As the rumor gains momentum, fans can't help but imagine the scenarios, the victories, the struggles, and the defining moments that could emerge if this deal comes to fruition. Baseball, in this sense, becomes more than a game. It transforms into an unfolding story with a young pitcher at its center, carrying the hopes, fears, and imaginations of a global audience. The potential signing of Roki Sasaki by the New York Yankees carries implications far beyond the confines of Yankee Stadium, sparking speculation about how this move could shift the balance of power across Major League Baseball. Analysts are already discussing scenarios in which the American League could see a seismic change in competitive dynamics, with teams recalibrating strategies to counter the addition of a pitcher with such unprecedented potential. The mere possibility of Sasaki joining the Yankees forces opponents to rethink their offensive approaches, considering adjustments in batting lineups, scouting reports, and game day strategies. Speculation extends even further, with some suggesting that this acquisition could trigger a domino effect, prompting other franchises to pursue high-profile international talent more aggressively, thereby accelerating the globalization of MLB talent pipelines. Fans are debating endlessly whether the Yankees' focus on a young, elite arm reflects a short-term push for dominance or a long-term strategy to create a dynasty built on pitching excellence. Beyond strategy, there is also a human drama element that captivates attention. How will Sasaki adapt to the pressures of one of the sport's most scrutinized cities? And will his presence inspire the next generation of players to dream bigger and aim for the international stage? The speculation alone is transforming every conversation about roster planning, pitching philosophy, and international scouting into a vibrant, almost theatrical narrative. In addition to competitive considerations, the rumored acquisition could profoundly impact the Yankees' brand identity and commercial presence, as the possibility of Roki Sasaki donning pinstripes generates enormous media buzz and merchandise speculation. Social media metrics are already suggesting a surge in engagement, with fans across continents creating content, debating prospects, and imagining hypothetical highlights featuring Sasaki's pitching dominance, the Yankees organization, with its history of leveraging star power for brand expansion, could see this signing as an opportunity to engage younger, international audiences, particularly in Japan, where Sasaki has already amassed a considerable following. Analysts are exploring the financial ripple effects, contemplating whether jersey sales, media rights negotiations, and sponsorships could reach unprecedented levels if the signing is confirmed. Speculation even extends to the psychological impact on existing players, as team dynamics and clubhouse chemistry would need careful management to integrate a high-profile international talent successfully. There is a growing sense that the Yankees are not just acquiring a player, they are acquiring a narrative, a story that captivates imagination, creates anticipation, and keeps conversations alive across multiple media platforms. The excitement and anxiety surrounding this potential deal blur the lines between sport and spectacle, transforming the narrative into a cultural event that transcends baseball itself. If you're enjoying the updates, drop a like and let us know in the comments your thoughts on this rumor on the field. The rumors suggest that Roki Sasaki could redefine the Yankees' pitching rotation, infusing it with a combination of raw talent and youthful unpredictability. Speculation abounds regarding how his presence might alter managerial decisions, from rotation schedules to bullpen usage. As the team adjusts to leverage his unique strengths, observers are debating the possible matchups against divisional rivals, imagining scenarios where his electric fastball could neutralize even the league's most feared hitters. The strategic impact extends beyond a single season, with long-term projections considering how his development might influence draft priorities, minor league assignments, and overall roster composition. Fans and pundits alike are drawn to the suspense inherent in integrating a player whose potential seems almost limitless. The question becomes whether he can immediately translate international success into consistent performance in one of baseball's most demanding environments. Meanwhile, social media communities are dissecting every clip, analyzing velocity, spin rates, and mechanics, creating a level of engagement reminiscent of the most fervent sports phenomena. Every rumor about potential appearances, training updates, or travel schedules is magnified, feeding the narrative of anticipation that seems to grow with each passing day. This speculation is not idle chatter, it reflects a deep fascination with the intersection of talent, opportunity, and the pressures of performing under the brightest lights in sports. Off the field, the narrative surrounding Roki Sasaki's rumored signing is creating intrigue that extends into cultural and emotional dimensions, highlighting how global talent acquisitions influence both fan psychology and media discourse. Japanese fans are reportedly mobilizing online communities, debating the implications of their national star potentially crossing the Pacific to join one of MLB's most iconic franchises. Meanwhile, American fans are envisioning a future in which the Yankees' pitching staff could become the envy of the league, blending history, tradition, and international flair. Speculators are exploring scenarios about media obligations, public appearances, and even the ways in which Sasaki's integration could be orchestrated to maximize both performance and narrative appeal. The discussion transcends mere statistics, touching on cultural diplomacy, identity, and the emotional resonance of seeing an athlete achieve global recognition while navigating immense pressures. Analysts and fans alike are crafting storylines about mentorship, adaptation, and leadership, imagining veteran players guiding the young phenom through the complexities of professional and public life in New York. The speculation creates a multi-layered narrative that blends sport, culture, and human drama, making every rumor a potential headline and every development a topic for animated debate. The excitement is not only about what Sasaki can do on the mound, but about what his presence signifies for the future of the sport, financially and institutionally. The rumored deal carries implications that could ripple across the league for years, potentially reshaping approaches to international scouting, player contracts, and talent valuation. Experts are speculating that if the Yankees complete this signing, other teams may feel compelled to adjust their own strategies to avoid being left behind in a rapidly evolving marketplace. The magnitude of this potential acquisition extends beyond immediate performance metrics, inviting discussions about risk management, long-term investments, and the economics of securing generational talent. This speculation has sparked debates among agents, executives, and commentators, all attempting to project the future ramifications of such a move. The Yankees' willingness to reportedly engage in a high-stakes negotiation reflects an institutional philosophy that prioritizes bold moves, signaling to competitors that calculated risks may be necessary to remain relevant at the top of the league. Fans are equally fascinated, imagining scenarios in which this signing influences drafts, trades, and even the aspiration of young athletes worldwide. The narrative has transformed from a single-player rumor into a broader conversation about league strategy, financial acumen, and the evolving global footprint of professional baseball. Each speculation adds a new layer to the drama, making the saga of Roki Sasaki and pinstripes a story that captivates attention far beyond traditional sports reporting. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you stay up to date with every Yankees rumor and news. See you in the next video.